Hi, my name is Ambyes. Welcome back to my channel. You'll have to forgive the sound of my voice right now. I am getting over a cold, and so I'm a little more scratchy than normal. That being said, I do think I'm on the mend. I found out I had rhinitis, which I did not know was a thing, and basically, I have a cold in my eye that was giving me migraines. So, I've got some medicine for that. Should be better. On to the painting. We have here Rhaenyra, Emma D'Arcy. Love them. Think they are a super neat new actor, and I know that they were out last year. If you also knew that, then you might realize that this painting is actually an older painting. I did this and the second one you're going to see last year. But because we've been talking so much about finding our style, I went back and looked at some of my previous works and I found this painting and another painting of them, and I just thought my style has been around for a while. I just didn't recognize it. I didn't understand that
That
was
was
my
my
style.
style.
I can see here the kind of the foundation of what I now do. Starting with those shapes and kind of a softer brush and then building them up. However, I also see why I struggled so much with this when I originally did it, and that is because the brush was too small, too soft. There wasn't enough form to it. But things I did not struggle with and I think were successful, the hues, the color scheme, I think that really pops. I really love the blue and this like purpley red together. I think their skin looks really great. Now, again, this is from season one, and when I was drawing this, there wasn't a ton of reference photos out of Emma, and so I think I based this off of sort of a lower res poster photo. I went and tried to figure out what reference did I use, but I really couldn't find it. Um, but I do think I based this off of a photo, like maybe a poster that was out. But either way, I think it was really successful. I was really into this like martyr gold halo thing. And I'm glad that I didn't use some of those layer blend modes that you saw, but I don't know that I like the one that I ended up with. I do think that takes away from some of the color choices, and I kind of wish I'd taken the gold off and just cropped it a little bit differently. But it is not a bad photo. I just think this drawing needs more rendering. I stopped too early, which is something that I tend to do because I'm not sure where to go and I'm not confident. And so at this point now, I realize I should have just rendered it further, and I think I would have really liked the end um, of the process. Unfortunately, another thing that I have noticed about myself, and this has been such a great learning experience, is often I don't realize that it just needs to be rendered more. I'm stopping in what we call like the ugly phase, where you don't quite like it. And so most people walk away, come back, finish it, but I've just been walking away. So I do think that one is successful, but I think it could have been better. Then again, my new motto is done is better than perfect because I do want to make sure I'm finishing pieces.
Pieces.
This one did have a reference photo, which I'm going to find and place on the screen. It is a photo of them in a different show, but I really liked the side profile, and I was like, I'm going to recreate this as a Princess Rhaenyra drawing, um, or rather Queen Rhaenyra. This one, the face was so successful. I loved how it turned out. I love the coloring that I did for it. I think it really had like an old painter style in the coloring scheme, and I really appreciated that. Again, though, I did not render out the hair, which at the time I was telling myself was a stylistic choice. However, I really think it was because I felt that it needed to be rendered further, and I didn't know that that's what it needed. And so I was just thinking, well, this is just good enough. This is cool. This is, the face looks great. Let's not bother with the hair. It'll be an artistic choice. Now I would have finished rendering the hair, and this would have been such a good portrait. Um, I think, in the end, what I didn't realize a year ago was that I needed to render further, and also I needed to be keeping track of which brushes were most successful for me. And I think that would have helped a lot. Something I noticed is that I flounder a little bit with the brush choice. What do I start with? What do I end with? What do I do my details with? And now, at this time in my artistic journey, I have a selected set of brushes, and I think I'm going to be able to more successfully render portraits now. But I wanted to show you guys these two sets because when you see my future portrait of Mr. Darcy, I think you're going to see the foundation in these portraits. I think the color scheme is very similar. So I think it's always been there. It's just taken me a while to find my style. So let me know in the comments, have you found your style yet? Are you still searching? And what's next for you? Are you practicing color theory, line work, using more references? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video.